Welcome back to Small Luxury Lifestyle. I'm Olive and this is Frenchie.
We're going to answer the question, how do you stop your outside water supplies and your water lines from freezing in the wintertime? I'm going to show you two different methods.
So let's go check it out.
Okay, let's go. I'm not punching your face. Come on.
Okay.
The fucking recording playing or what?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so when it comes to water line or winterizing, you can go two different styles. So you can go the new style, which is a blue preheated hose that has a minus 28 Celsius or a minus 40 Celsius. They average between $300 to $500. Me preferably, follow me.
I'm trying not to make it shaky. Hello.
But you got to come, just shut it off and walk over here. Okay. Me preferably, I like to go the old school way with the minus 40 electrical cable on the water line itself. The one thing always remember, keep the thermostat exposed to the cold and running on its own separate breaker, 20 amp or more. Get electrical tape that is rated for the winter time, -5 and better, and just do the candy cane wrap all along the whole length. See, you see you got the water line and electrical -40 cable. So I got the thermostat that's exposed to the elements, and I'll have the extension cord on the separate breaker going to the breaker panel. It's a real easy process. You just candy cane wrap it with electrical tape, get winterized electrical tape in the cable, and make sure it's flat, and just candy cane wrap it. Real simple process. You're looking at average price of a package of electrical tape, $10, and 3 styrofoam noodles are $5 a piece. That's $15, and you buy the electrical tape cable. That's about $40. So it's a comparison of $60 to $300 to $500. Okay, so you can see I got the water hose now, all with electric wire on it, all electrical tape, candy cane style, right to the well. And if you see, I got the water line above the water line in the well, so we got easy access if there's ever a problem to the water bib. So right now I'm going to start putting the styrofoam noodle on it. You'll gain an extra 3 degrees on it. Really easy, it just slips right on. And once you got them all on the full length, then you do the same thing with electrical tape. You candy cane, wrap it with electrical tape. And I'll show you the finished product in a bit. Okay, so yesterday you seen the process of winterizing your water line, and that's the finished product. So you got the electrical -40 on the water line, which I candy cane wrapped it with electrical tape, winterized electrical tape. And then I put the noodle on just for an extra protection. You get about an extra -5 out of it. Same technique, candy cane, electrical winterized tape, right through the whole length. And then my sanitary pipe. It's pretty basic. A lot of people like to use the RV flex lines. I don't recommend that because they're a rough surface and they catch lots of material. So I use 3-inch PCV pipe. I painted it black so that it tracks a lot extra heat. So you'll probably keep it an extra degree or two warmer. You don't have to worry about that freezing up actually. Because the reason is the way I do it, I recommend that your black tank, you let it fill up for a couple weeks or a month and flush it once it's full. So you get that phew, and it cleans your line. Black tanks build their own natural heat. So you don't really have to worry about that freezing. The gray tank, I let trickle. I leave it open all the time. And between the hot water and cold water, and it being on at about a 5% slope, it won't freeze up. What I did is I used 12 foot of PCV pipe with a splitter at the far end because I got 2 washrooms and they join in going 3-inch. The reason I went 3-inch, not 4-inch, if the sewage line ever backs up, you'll get the overflow on the ground rather than backing up to your kitchen sinks, your showers, and your toilets. So that's why I went 3-inch. A lot of people use 4-inch, but if it ever backs up, it's coming into your trailer. And what I did is I always leave the last 12 to 16 inches of pipe. I use the RV flex line. So you got a little bit of play. So it's easy to remove if you need to in the spring, or during the winter there's ever a problem. You got lots of flex, the last 12, 16 inches. And you can reuse this every year. So when you back your trailer up, you don't have to be exactly pinpoint on the same spot. You can be out by a foot or so because you got 16 inches of play with the flex line.
Can you go over what you said about the 3-inch, why you used it? This elbow?
So I use 3-inch PCV pipe throughout the whole length rather than 4, because this adapter is meant for a 4-inch. I don't use 4-inch, I use 3-inch. So that if the sewer lines to the city ever back up, it won't go into your trailer. It won't back up, so it has somewhere to go. It will overflow on the ground rather than inside your trailer. If it goes in the ground, the park can clean it up, or whatever you can clean it up. That's no big deal. At least it won't back up inside your RV. That's the reason I did that. And depending on what setup your park has or what you have in your property, this park here has abandoned wells where the water bib goes in and it connects to the city. So I took the extra precaution of using canned spray foam to seal up the top so no water leak gets in, no heat escapes, and it's an easy, quick fix.
So I hope you found this helpful, and if you did, like this video and subscribe to our channel. So this video was part 1 in our 3-part series on winterizing your RV for winter living. The next 2 will cover skirting and some interior tips you can do to stay warm. See you soon.
Fuck off.
Let's see.